in the later parts of this game because you have more to that does with shield values. And I mean, with that being said though, can you really last past the first 4 minutes, the 10-minute mark?
Into this one, and you're seeing just this nice, another good draft by HBSC, but if the early game kind of spikes in favor of Nova Esports.
I like this draft. We'll see how it goes.
It's a flip of a coin here to decide whichever it goes for this Garo here, as Kid mentioned here. But hey, let's leave it towards the Gorge to settle the score between HomeBois Blackstreet Esports. Currently, match point on hand. One more win will send them to that KIC2025 trophy here. So for Nova Esports, this is your only shot in fighting back into the series.
Scary situation for Nova Esports. Obviously being down 0-3, match point, everything looking good for HBSC. But this halftime break, it could not have been more fortuitous for Nova Esports because they needed a breather.
Oh, definitely. They definitely needed a breather, right? And with the reset, let's see whether they can do anything about it. They need the rebirth of energy. They need to reassess the situation at this point.
Oh, they're going for the gank attack. The cannon blast only catching them out. And Wave Pit, though, it should be fine, although he took a lot of damage. Woo.
Yeah, that was a little too close for comfort. But at the same time, Nova have been making the moves on the other side of the map. Wendy will get that steal on their Spike Tail piece, meaning they have a little bit of EXP going towards the mid laner of Nova.
Yeah, you gotta put pressure in one of the lanes. It looks like the top lane is the choice by Nova Esports, as they've kind of rotated Wendy across, starting with that Space Sprite. And again, you need any sort of edge that you can get.
Yeah, right now it's just about 100 gold. Gonna be cut down straight to half at this point, as HBSC, they have found a little window of opportunity to make better rotations right now, and they will wrestle back this 200 gold lead.
I mean, this is the thing about Nova, though. They do fine in the early game. It's not that problem. It's more of that again, the 9-minute marker. That has got to be the scariest number for Nova because they always start losing at that point.
True, but it's going to get even more difficult if a first blood goes against them. So Nova needs to be very careful. My concern is for Muji's life. He needs to be in the safest of positions. The Leaping Savior does give you a shield, but can it save your life?
Yeah, it's all about positioning on the Garo, right? I mean, it's stock standard. You know where things are going to go, but at the same time, the Silent Arrow, if you're able to set that up, you deny a lot from HBSC, like those Sea of Fates, the Hound Away potentially from Guyu. You have a lot of options, but you got to make sure your timing is on point.
Yeah, and talking about timing, Wendy, I think there's tremendous pressure on him. If his gun and mode does not come up with damage, does not get accurate, it's not going to be a nice situation to experience for the side of Nova.
Yeah, because he's got to be there. He's got to stay alive. He's got to do that damage. Those blades are key because HBSC, the way that this lineup is built, they might be able to out-sustain you, especially with a Menki in the front lane with Musan King.
The biggest part is not just out-sustaining, right?
Yep.
They can even reset, get the TP back, and then finish the fight. And that is a horrendous situation for Nova. That situation will only stop when Muji gets the late game 6 slotted.
Yeah. A long team fight goes even longer, which is not great for Nova Esports because they don't really have a whole lot of the sustaining damage from Wendy, assuming he stays alive, but the catch from HBSC, the way that they're able to get to the backline is going to be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, later on, I'm very sure VV will be building the Succubus Cloak as well. Zhe should follow suit. Even Zhihong. Right? And at this point, we'll see what this is going to be like because Wendy's life is now the critical point for Nova. If Wendy finds success, he will build a success for Muji, of which when Wendy and Muji are a tag team duo of power, I don't think HBSC wins this.
Okay, all right. In terms of the series, this game, like you're saying that all eyes kind of on Wendy to really perform in this one?
Yeah, for sure, right? He needs to be that piercing blade.
Yeah.
If he can't get the cut, no one else can.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be all on him. At the same time, he needs to stay alive. Not going to be easy to do, if anything. And also see why. He's on this Agudo. He wants to be slow rolling. He's a tanky frontliner, and they need to keep him alive.
Yeah, and long extended fights for now don't really work in favor of Nova, right? The Agudo does not have too much damage at this point in time. We'll see the first challenge, 4-minute mark, first timer of the game. Which team will wrestle control?
This is going to be the true test, right? CY already looking to just kind of fortify the area with his wild growth. But if anything, Musan King is going to be a nuisance here. And look at Xuan. He wants to go right for Xiong. Maybe potentially bait him out. But now with that Sea of Fate, Musan King is on out. They've already taken the Tyrants.
Yep, the save coming in from Musan King actually pulls him back to their base, so the timing is a little bit off. Nova get that first one. Oh, maybe.
Muji. Oh, the flash away. They were stacking everything. They would definitely have been able to burst them if they got that stun.
Yep, they're trying to make it fast clear for the lane as well, but Nova already knows what's going on. Sends Waypit a 3-man trio down as Zhihong looks to set a little bit of pressure, TP home as well.
Yeah, so this is the big piece about Nova. Not only does Wendy need that farm, but Muji is as well. They've prioritized as much as possible because Muji will get them over that hump.
Yeah, but still, they're trailing in gold, and the gold difference between Muji and Vivi, not the biggest, but it is something that is to be concerned about.
Are they trying to, okay? It hasn't been easy. HBSC has literally been shutting all the doors and has made Nova's lives so difficult this series.
The one thing that will kind of poke out in terms of like situation change, the winds of change probably, will be this Clash League matchup. Guiyue actually has a 500 goal lead at certain points of the game against Xuan, and if he's able to get the 1v1 kill, this is going to change the whole story.
Yeah, but Chuan, I mean, you have that mobility. I think in the end, you will be fine. Guiyue will be a problem, especially for like the Wendy's and the Muchis of the squad, because they can get on and he has that damage and he's able to just jump on top of you.
Xuan doesn't have flash anymore. He can use that little cartwheel to get away. So HBSC finds success in that first engagement here. No kills, but they get map control, start working on the Overlord.
Actually very smart, right? You pushed him away. You know the one guy that could potentially kind of shake things up in terms of that Overlord, make it a little bit difficult. You pushed him away, right? It's going to be a free Overlord, HBSC with another good move.
Yep, and also the way that they clear the jungle. Right now, Nova has nothing to take away except the Fire Peak, which is not going to be too much value. They want the T1.
Yeah, they want this one. I mean, with those blades, and now with that wild growth. But here comes Musan King. Doesn't want to give up anything for free, but I don't know if they really hard commit on this defense.
It's all about pulling attention again, right? Take a look at what Guiyue's doing. He's clearing the waves. He's going to get some free damage on the T2 on the top as well. And Xuan will make it in time, thankfully, but is it going to be enough?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a little bit of chip damage. Guiyue would just walk away. There's really no catch. But Waypit taking a decent amount. Oh, the Unbridled Outburst at the last second. That was so close. Waypit will survive.
I mean, this means they have a little bit more space to operate with for the side of HomeBois, Black True Esports. Potential steals coming from Zhihong as well. He will be safe. The portal is available for the Sea of Fate.
That's so annoying to deal with, right? I mean, if he's able to time those portals to get himself out, he just attracts so much attention. Everybody's looking to just shut him down, and then he gets on out of there. Again, you're just like grasping at straws at this point.
But you're talking about timing, right?
Yeah.
Take a look at the timer. 7 minutes in, already 1.5 thousand goal lead for the side of HomeBois.
Yeah.
Save will come through. He's totally fine. Reset. And no, they cause a distraction. Take a T1. Nova has fallen for this 3 games in a row.
Yeah, I mean, with that Dream Roam and that Sea of Fate, that combination, the way that they've been able to time it, but now with a box, they've got him locked in. He doesn't have the ult, and Waypit is going to give up first blood. HBSC also taking the Azure Golem as well.
The worst person possible, Vivi, who is in a prime position to win the 1v1 against Muji at this stage of the game. 7 minutes and 40 seconds.
Oh, the nice Dream Roam onto 3, but here comes the back.
Oh,
Guiyue with the Heaven and Earth mode on cleanup mode, taking them all down. That's going to be a team ace.
That's going to be ace at 8 minutes in the game. A quadra kill for the side of Guiyue. And this game is looking like the start of the end. 5,000 gold in advantage to HomeBois, Black True Esports, and T3s are looking right on the menu here.
Looking juicy at this point. I mean, the Dream Roam finding Waypit yet again, and this pressure, the minion wave is there. They've been pushed away. We're 8 minutes into this game. They've taken the top T3.
Yep, who cares about 9 minutes? 8 minutes, that's the time you were looking for. The stuns come in. They do get Musan King for a little bit, but once again, the Sea of Fate changes the destiny of the side of Musan King. He will get away for free.
HBSC playing this one perfectly. They have a 5-kill differential, but it's about the net worth. It's about 6K up. Nova Esports reeling. They need to find a way to get back in this game and the series.
Yeah, Guiyue, he will be the victim here. Nice drop down.
Furball right onto him, but Guiyue taking a lot of the damage, but it's still fine because, you know, the reinforcements are on the way, and Guiyue says, come at me, bro.
Yep, exactly. I mean, Nova recognize that they can't overchase. If they overchase, maybe they open a door towards the top side. And with that, Musan King also gets that take on the 9-minute Tyrant. Not the most dangerous, but still a Tyrant with a power fighting buff here.
Oh, taken away. Pushed back completely. Zhe is so annoying as well with these cannon blasts. I mean, the vision game is for real. They've taken the mid T2 and HBSC, putting the pressure on extremely early in this game. Oh. Nice Dream Roam and finds Waypit, but it looks like he's going to be able to tank most of this.
I felt that cannon blast, and once more, I mean, he's been shooting me as well. So right now, Nova, this is a very tense situation, right? They're balancing dancing on knife's edge. One mistake, this game's over.
Yeah, this is looking to be very rough. The Umbrella Outburst only on to Busan King, not the greatest of target. Plus you pushed him back, and now Guyu with that hound on forward. Nova Esports reeling, have to defend. They go back to the fountain just to heal up.
Yep, and to add on to the problems, in about 10 seconds, the shadow variants of the objectives will spawn. Tyrant as well as the Shadow Overlord. This could be a double take from the side of HomeBois Black to Esports, and Nova will have no answers. Muji is nowhere near where he needs to be. He's only halfway there, 6,000 gold in his bank.
Oh, this is rough. Very, very rough. Top lane is pushing as well, so that's where Nova Esports have been funneled extreme on that point. But both of the big neutrals being taken away, HBSC with such a huge lead, they can take everything and at the same time.
And right now, Wendy, it looks like they have taken it. It's going to be a double take on the neutral objectives. HomeBois, BSE. This is looking like their game, their home, and KIC2025 might be within their grasp.
Definitely within their grasp. I mean, this is a team that was KC2024 champions. Yes, they had retooled, but the way that they position themselves, they've hit their stride, understanding that KIC 2025 is where they want to go. They are the returning champions, and they, of course, they are looking to defend the throne.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? The goal lead. HomeBois now have an 8,000 goal lead against Nova, and one more mistake, they are going to force it out of Nova. You don't get to choose.
Yeah, I thought we were going to appreciate a player, but I think the gold lead, that's fine too. But HBSC on this one, the slow siege is real, and now Waypit up front, now the Heaven and Earth mode, Guyu with that zone, the Umbrella Outburst is pushing them away, but CY taking a decent amount, and Guyu, like a god he is, just walking in the base, they take the bottom T3.
They can't even handle him. He did not take too much damage. In fact, it felt like he didn't take anything at all.
Yeah,
nice flash.
Yeah, nice little flash. They're trying to make the play, but Xuan going for the heroic play, and he's going to be picked off. The Dream Roam on board. They find Waypit, and HBSC pushing them back. They're into the fountain. The Sea of Fate is going to be on back for this one. And now it looks like Jihong still up in front with those Severing Surges. They take the mid T3. They will continue on with the pressure, but now with the base, HBSC take the pick off on Namuchi. They find CY as well, and now they will take the crystals, and they will be your KIC 2025 champion.
Congratulations to HomeBois Black Shrew Esports. KIC 2025 is now their walking ground.
HomeBois Black Shrew Esports fought through a turbulent 2025, clawing their way out of Valor's shadow and into the spotlight, fueled by the unforgettable year of BSC in 2024 and united under one anthem, the Rise for Honor. They delivered their greatest performance yet. Manila witnesses their ascent as they claim the most prestigious tournament of all, your Honor of Kings International Championship 2025 champions, HomeBois Black Shrew Esports.
All right, now it is their time to finally lift that trophy. They want their manager there as well. And there we go. That is a winning moment. Finally, you have achieved your dream in 2025.
That's exactly what you wanted with HomeBois doing it, representing the MKL, the #1 team, and they're going to continue on. They are your KIC 2025 champion.
The dream that they built back in 2024, and then coming into 2025, it was never looking good. But now, standing in front of you are the champions with a 4-0 victory against Nova Esports, their brethren coming in from MKL. But now it is time to interview them, the victors.
Congratulations to HomeBois Black Shrew Esports. Musang King, congratulations. But you know what? Let's go to Guyu. Oh my goodness, we're so proud of you.